Have you ever felt anxious or nervous about speaking in front of others? If so, what were you afraid of? Were you worried about making mistakes, being judged by others, or something else? Lots of people get scared when they have to talk in front of others. If you're feeling nervous or anxious about speaking in front of other people, you're not alone. One thing that many people do not know about is that the fear of public speaking is a common fear that affects a large portion of the population. What is the fear of public speaking? It's when people are scared of speaking in front of a group of people, whether it's a small group or a big audience. This fear can range from feeling a little bit nervous to feeling very anxious and can happen in different situations, like giving a presentation at work, speaking at a conference, or even just speaking up in a meeting. The question is, why do many people feel this fear? There are a few reasons. First, speaking in front of others can be intimidating. For example, imagine you're giving a presentation to your boss and a group of coworkers. You might feel like everyone is judging you and that you have to be perfect. This can lead to you feeling self-doubt and feeling not confident. Two, many people are afraid of making mistakes when speaking up in front of others. They might worry about messing up their words, like me, forgetting what they want to say, also me, or say something that isn't well received, also me. For example, you might be nervous about speaking at a conference because you are worried about forgetting your main points or not being able to answer questions coming from the audience. This can lead to a fear of failing and feeling like you're just not good enough. I've experienced that. Thirdly, the lack of skill and preparation, which can also contribute to the fear of public speaking. If you don't feel confident in your speaking abilities, or if you haven't prepared well enough for your presentation, it can make you more anxious and scared of speaking in front of others. For example, I was asked to give a presentation at work, but I had never given a presentation before. In that moment, I felt anxious, I felt I was not ready, and all of this led to a fear of public speaking. Finally, people are often afraid of what others might think of them. It's normal. We worry about being perceived as nervous, unprepared, or even as stupid. Another example is if you're giving a presentation to a group of investors, you might be worried about what they'll think of you, whether they'll take you seriously, and whether they think you're qualified enough to be in the room. Those are just some of the common fears that people experience when it comes to public speaking. Here's the thing. It is completely normal to feel anxious when speaking in front of others. Completely normal. In fact, a little bit of nervousness can actually be helpful because it can give you a boost of energy and help you do your best. If you're feeling scared or nervous about public speaking, don't worry. With practice and some simple strategies, you can overcome your fear and become a confident and effective speaker. Here are some of the strategies that you can apply. 1. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice your presentation and your speaking, the more comfortable and confident you'll feel when it's time to give it. Number 2, use positive self-talk. Instead of focusing on your fears and doubts, remind yourself of your strengths and the reasons why you're capable of giving a great presentation. Number 3, visualize success. Close your eyes and imagine yourself giving a successful presentation. This can help you boost your confidence and reduce your anxiety. Number 4, Focus on your audience. It's not about you, it's on them. Instead of focusing on yourself and your own nervousness, try to connect with your audience. Focus on them. Number 5, use some deep breathing techniques to help you calm your nerves. Take a few deep breaths before you begin speaking. Continue to take deep breaths throughout your presentation. And all of this will help you stay calm and focused. Number 6, use props and visual aids to illustrate your points. This can keep your audience engaged and make it easier for you to deliver your presentation. Number 7, find a supportive friend or mentor who can offer guidance and encouragement as you prepare for your presentation. That is key. Number 8, consider joining a public speaking club or taking a public speaking course to improve your skills and build your confidence. Remember, skills do affect your confidence. It is completely normal to feel nervous or anxious when speaking in front of others. Never forget that. But with practice, and simple strategies you can apply, you can overcome your fear of public speaking, become confident and an effective speaker. Now that you've learned about the common fears that people experience when it comes to their public speaking, take a moment to think about your experience. Think about your experiences speaking in front of others. Ask yourself, have you ever felt anxious or nervous about speaking in front of others? If so, what were you afraid of? Were you worried about making mistakes, being judged by others, or something else? Understanding your own fears and understanding their triggers can be an important step in overcoming your fear of public speaking. Write your answers out in your journal or somewhere easily accessible to you and that you will remember. I hope you found these tips and techniques helpful and that you will feel slightly more prepared to tackle your fears and become a confident speaker.